Good afternoon from Snake Mountain Boatworks on Thursday, September 24. I'm pleased to introduce you to this absolutely original, just so darling, 1955 13-foot Penn Yan Commander Aristocrat. She comes to us and joins the Snake Mountain Boatworks family from New England. She's a freshwater boat, absolutely original, and one day, maybe sooner rather than later, we'll have new owners. She comes with her original steering wheel, all of her hardware, including the bronze hooks in the back. Her bilge is just in excellent condition. We really won't have to do a great deal here beyond cleaning her up and applying a couple of coats of Sikkens Sea Tall Marine. This brass plate is clearly not original, but a really good idea and was installed well, so I think we'll leave it. The Commander is interesting not only because she's a 13-foot double cockpit, twin cockpit runabout, but Penn Yan set her up to be driven from either the aft cockpit as she is configured now, or where we will most likely put her in the forward cockpit. She's a center steer. What is really neat, and this is one of the reasons why I could not pass her up when I was given the opportunity to buy her, is that all of her original bronze hardware remains intact. We have all of the pulleys in place for either forward or aft engine control. We have the original steering wheel that is just in excellent condition. I think you recognize that trademark. Her cedar decks, cedar combing really has not been hurt. And look at the interior. She's just brighter than bright. We will be sanding and refinishing the top edge of the seats, both fore and aft. But I thought people would really enjoy having a view of her original cross bracing. This brace runs athwart. Notice that all of the original bronze framing hardware is still with the boat. Her tailor-made original windshield is not cracked, split, gouged, has not suffered any hurts. We will buff it and make it sparkle, but beyond that, very little needs to be done. She has her proper bow light. The splash rails are in excellent condition. We will release both splash rails, strip them completely, and make sure that the hull behind them is in excellent shape. It will be primed and painted. The splash rails, of course, will be treated with CPES 3 coats before we finish them bright anew. And when we reinstall them, we will bed them in 3M 5200. Her foredeck has just a wonderful crown. It's just so lovely, so inviting. Oh, and by the way, she sits on her original Tee Nee trailer. The trailer has sort of been restored. What I'll say for it is that it does have new wheels, new bearings, new tires, and all of that. but it's not painted or finished to the Snake Mountain Boatworks standards. And if that's not enough, hanging off her transom is her represented to be original 25 horsepower Johnson Seahorse in Seahorse Green. This paint is all original. You notice that the engine control, the solenoid box, and the engine itself are all just cosmetically in fantastic condition. I will not go to the trouble of opening the cowl, but the inside of the engine is every bit as clean and bright as the outside is. So we will be restoring her. I think we will continue the white topsides, and I'm not sure we'll leave the bottom paint blue. I'm more partial to a deep forest green, but we'll do some research and see what is typical for this boat. And then she'll be ready to be somebody else's. Or, if someone wishes, she could be yours now, and you could do the restoration. Acquire some sweat equity in this beautiful little 13-foot, 1955 Penn Yan Commander Aristocrat. Thank you very much. Goodbye from Snake Mountain Boatworks.